Approaching the back of the stone, you start to climb, looking for a loose piece of the silver vein. Even without looking out onto the dredge, you can feel each sinister face watching you closely, held back only by Juno's influence. Panic races through your blood. Through your blood. Try to quickly wrench out the nearest chunk. Go back and tell Juno you can't do it. Climb higher where it may be easier to remove. That could mean we topple over into the sea and die. That could be that we don't get out enough and we have to keep going anyway. We'll climb higher. As you climb, you can't help but notice the stony masks of dredge lined up before the godstone, like worshippers before an idol. Just a glimpse nearly immobilizes you. Your hand rests on a piece of silver that comes away easily. The dredge do not react. We'll look for another piece, because we need more. While you're here, you glance quickly around to see if there's any more low-hanging fruit. You're able to pry away another, smaller piece of silver ore before your nerves give out. You nimbly descend to where Juno is waiting. "Well done," she says, as you walk back through the dredge, their heads turning in unison to follow. The dread that lingers and the shaking in your hands does not subside for hours. You approach the gates of Borascard again, relieved that they're still standing. It looks like they took a beating while you were gone. Alette rushes to your side and throws her arms around you once you've crept through the gates. Juno smiles at the reunion and tells you, "Take this time with your daughter. Find a smith who can fashion an arrow from that silver. I have other things to which I must attend, but meet me on the walls when you are done." Well, it looks like we're approaching endgame. Crafters. It takes a while, but you finally find someone willing to craft an arrow for you. He eyes you suspiciously when you show him the silver, but shakes his head and gets started. Alette watches, the smith's fire reflecting in her distant stare. "I talked with Eyvind a long time while you were gone. He told me a lot about Juno. Is she really as powerful as he said?" It certainly seems that way. That might be the most luck we've had so far. Dad, I think I know what's going to happen now. An arrow. She's going to make you shoot Bellower, isn't she? I don't know for sure. Come on, who else is going to do it? Ivor? Alette, I know where this is going. You're afraid of me dying. This isn't like before. We cannot run this time. That's not what I... Let me do it. What? Why not? Because you think I'll get hurt? What did you do when Bellower comes straight for the person holding the only thing that can destroy him? What do you do when Bellower comes straight for the person holding the only thing that can destroy him? Let me speak. Everything's changed. Skogra feels so long ago. I'm not asking because I'm afraid of losing you. I'm not afraid of anything anymore. Let me do it because you know I'm a better shot. I have a better chance of puncturing his armor. We only have one shot. I'm not a child anymore. I'm not just some girl. I'm your daughter. I can do this. For once, let me decide. What happens to me? So, she's the better shot. But that doesn't matter? It's about piercing his arm and making him think that he's going to die. So it's more about the psychology of the whole thing, isn't it? I'll probably still use Alette out there, but I think, thinking about it psychologically, who's more of a warrior? Who's more of a threat? I think if we're going down the psychological biblical thing, it's... I'm sorry, Alette. No. She stares into the firelight. You wait for the tears to come to her eyes, but they never do. Just promise. Promise we'll be together. You sit by her side silently until the smith finishes his work. Aww. Right. To Juno, then. There he is. Juno is in the middle of an animated debate as you approach, the arrow in your hand. There is little time left. Bellower knows we're here. Whether he is waiting for more of his forces to arrive, or simply wants to starve us out first, I cannot tell. But he will not expect a direct attack. Is this a joke? How are we going to do that? I will take a handful of warriors to face him. I can keep a small group hidden from sight. The rest of you will lead the charge from here. With luck, Bellower will send his armies away from himself to meet you. What about the ravens? They may protest. They will not. I've arranged a task for them. Even if you make it to Bellower, what chance is there of defeating him? We saw what happened at Einertoft. That thing can't be killed. Juno shows them the arrow you had forged from the Godstone silver. This will make him bleed like the rest of us. Once he is pierced, he will be vulnerable. She looks you in the eyes. We only have one. Do not miss. And bring only those you absolutely need. It will take all my concentration to keep the other dredge from swallowing us up. I cannot join in battle. And if we kill Bellower, then what? The dredge will just wander away. That is my belief, yes. But I can't say for certain. This is a doomed plan. Help us out here until the ships are finished. And then what? Bellower will hound our every step, all the way to Arborang, where I am certain more Sundra await. Now is the time to speak to loved ones, and the memory of any god that pleases you. Rest. In the morning, we slay a Sundra. They can't die! You've told us this. Go to the market. Oh! Buy shiny items. Heroes. Let's level people up before taking on Bellower. Right. Yeah, we have Irsa and Luden. Woo! I'm far too excited about the fact we've got those two. Should I leave Alette behind? Should I grab Hakon? Like, who am I going to take? I need to think this through. Irsa's got the look. Alright, we're only taking on one person, so we need our strongest people. Gunnulf's ability is not particularly useful. We're going to take a let out. Eyvind can do 4 damage at range. What's his strength? 9. Not particularly brilliant. 18 strength. We'll promote. That'll keep him alive a bit longer. Actually, we'll put that, and then we're just doing as much damage as possible. That's the goal, is just to do as much damage as possible. Can I promote Rook? Yeah. There we go. Oddleaf, yeah. Balance that a bit more. Right, any of these we want to take? I don't think so. Actually, you've got... I should probably have looked in that 9, 12. Right, we need to keep Rook. Because he's got to use the... Do I have to equip the silver arrow? No, that's a different thing. Why is this music sad? This music's being sad. So he's got 12 damage, but oddly... Yeah, okay, actually, Oddleaf's not going to be particularly useful, is he? It's mainly the rage thing. Oh, that's actually a very good point, actually. I'm not going to have much space for ranged people. For, if I'm going to have these guys, they're all kind of ranged... They're all combat-y. He's kind of slightly melee... Well, melee-ish. So they're going to be taking a lot of the spaces up around him, so... This is our team, the people we've used throughout the game. Have we lost anyone? I can't remember. I mean, lost people as in they've died. I don't think so. I'm already wrapping up this game. It might go even longer. We might have to kill Bellower and then move on to Strand or Arborang and have more of an issue. But I get the feeling this feels very last boss fighty. I'm terrified. I'm guessing if we die, we just reload. I'm guessing. The silence is what you remember. You rise in silence and walk through empty streets. Upon the wall, two armies stand quietly watching each other. Your footsteps echo on the wooden floorboards as you approach Juno. She breaks the silence. It's time, Juno says. Gather your allies. Today one thing will end, another will begin, and our actions will decide on which side we stand. Okay, I'm actually gonna... Oh! No. No. Oh, I need a let. Oh, you're so mean, game. Right, we don't actually want you there. I'm trying to re... Ah! Okay, who do we want? Do I want Ivor? 16 strength. 18 strength. No, I want to have hack on. We want to batter him to pieces. If I can. And we'll put in the bonus strength. We'll give him the bonus strength, I think. Oh, I'm terrified now. Oh, right, promote Alette then. Alette's bracelet. Come on. Let's knock me down and sad. We're going to put Rook first, because hopefully we can get the silver arrow shot off early. Oh! I thought we were only facing Bellower. Okay, so I want to have... Still your fear. Listen, I will try to guide you. Actually, no, I want to move you guys move over slightly. Oh, Ivan's in totally the wrong place in my initiative. He should be above Oddleaf. Oh, well. Silver arrow. So we've got to... So what range is the silver arrow? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need you to run up 4 then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what? How is he not in range? Ah, oh, boo! Okay, we'll have to chip away at other people's armor then. He's gonna run up and kill him. Almost literally run up and kill him. Oh, only possible when chance to hit is 100%. Okay, so we've got to chip away at his armor first. Okay. Would have been nice to have known that. To have realised it. Dad, no. As the hold of the silver arrow falls, so does any hope of defeating Bellower. Everything you've worked for so hard, gone in an instant. You've failed. What do you want to do? Return to the last checkpoint. Because I'll do this differently then. So that's what you remember. Blah 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 blah. Right. I'll put him later then. Boop. Actually, I'll put him last. Actually. What's Hakon's ability? It's +1 break to heavy impact. That's not what it is. +1 strength, +1 break. He does extra break, which is what we want. We don't want to break through his armor. Right. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to hide over in this corner. Still your fear. Listen. I will try to guide you. You did a brilliant job last time, didn't you, love? You got me killed. Yes. Don't. Yeah, you're gonna walk up, do a bit of damage. He's doing extra damage, isn't he? I can't get up to him. This may not have gone brilliantly well. I may have failed already. No, I need to damage his armor. Steal your courage. You need only slay Bellower. Ah, brilliant. That's good to know. You don't have any range, though, is the problem. So I'll run you up there. Because he just regenerates it, doesn't he? Not relevant. Really don't care. So I need him to get him to 12 armor. So it's just repeatedly breaking armor, breaking armor, breaking armor. Go there. Ah, I need more break. So we can't use Silver Arrow then. You must break through his armor. I'm aware of that! You know, maybe I should have stayed back at this back down here. He's just going to regenerate this. We got to make sure his armor stays down. So, because I think, doesn't it regenerate at some point? I wonder if more people get summoned. No, I don't care. You cannot use the arrow while there's no chance of missing. Yeah, well, there ain't no chance of missing. What are you on about, love? This is where I'd like to not be able to rotate the screen, because then I could see where these are. Because I think these are all orthogonal, so I'll run up and chip this guy away. Yeah, keep chipping. Yeah, they're all adjacent. You can just see it there from that. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep this guy's armor down as much as possible, so that because this guy's irrelevant. Yeah, he's coming around. Bellower will regain his strength. Keep on him. Yes, that's the plan.